Alright, we're live, and we're pretty damn late. I was doing intense training last night, and that led to me sleeping in quite a bit, and hence me being late. But we're still going to try to hit 8 hours today, even though I don't really need to. Looks like we need to do not even 6 hours. We could do 5.5 today and be good. But yeah, so that's something we could do, and then I might want to stream actually tomorrow as well. Depending on how I feel, could be likely that would be something that happens. Other than that, we should get going on our project. Let's see, so maybe paste the stream somewhere. Oh, ow. Yeah, I had some intense wrist exercise, and like my wrists are like totally messed up because of the techniques. So yeah, I do Aikido, so it's oof, ow, hurts so badly, but we have to continue. What does it say? Episode 44. Change that to episode 45. Okay, there you go. So, yeah. Okay, let's get some music going. I think we will, let's see. What does this sound like? No, thanks. Okay. Here we go. So we wrote our own little state management system, like Redux or whatever. It's pretty cool, you know, like it reads so elegantly, at least in my opinion, somewhat elegantly, you know. It's not like the best thing ever, but it's vanilla JavaScript, so like there's not much complications that go on. The only complications really is when it goes to over here in models. Our base model class has like some complications, and the gist of it is like most of it is for the purpose of like type safety and like all that. You know what's weird is I had a dream that like I was like entering a door and exiting another door, and my mind was like thinking about like serialization and stuff, like input and output. It's the weirdest freaking thing. Anyway, also this sync procedure is kind of complicated, but it's sort of just. Anyway, we won't go over that. We already kind of dealt with that. We have an issue with recursive relations. So like the idea with interests is that interests can have children and parents of the same type. But the issue with this is that if the parents and the children both come from the same interest collection, then there's an issue, because it'll try to like create a model for each of the parents and children, and that creates a problem because it'll just get into an infinite recursion, you know, type of thing. But I think we're going to continue with interests. We're going to try to make an interface to look at interests. We want to also improve our filtering interface. So I think the ORM is pretty solid right now. The way it works is we have this store, and we create a proxy store for the store, which I don't even know if we need to do that, to be honest, but the idea anyway is that you have get store, which is kind of like in Redux or whatever, but anyway, so all these exported, you know, all of these exported constants are singletons, which kind of makes it easy to use a data structure or whatnot in a deferred manner. So these singletons return promises to a value in the store, and the way it determines whether or not it's in the store is a type check, and it also provides a function to create that value if it doesn't exist. And so this could be optimized somehow. I haven't really given that much thought, but for now it looks pretty good. It's pretty straightforward how to add something to the store. You just add a new field to the store, and after you add a new field to the store, you just export a singleton with a type check function, and you have to create a factory function which creates your collection or whatever it is. So active users make active user. It doesn't return a collection, but basically the factory function returns like it returns a promise to a new initialized object or whatever you're storing. And then everything, the collection is really interesting. I think it's cool because it consolidates a lot of the, well, it brings all the functionality together in one class rather than spreading it out into many separate files, like in Redux or other state management systems. So it allows you to keep a lot of it in one class, and the initial state is kind of like the determinant in figuring out what fields the model has and so on. So I think it's interesting. At least it kind of gives a you know, there's a lot to consider in future iterations of how I decide to change it and whatnot. But yeah. So I need to launch the alert box widget in case someone donates or someone subscribes or something. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now we have windows open here actually. I'm just gonna close them all. Yeah, so another thing is, I don't know why this is scrolling so slowly. Another cool thing is we made a lot of the methods asynchronous, and so, you know, we're using this new syntax. It's pretty cool actually. So, you know, because before you had to wrap a ton of stuff in promises and whatever, but now a lot of these methods are asynchronous. So like, we just have to await like these values and stuff. And it works really cool because it reads like synchronous code, you know? So, I mean, that does cost, it comes at a computational cost, of course, because promises are way slower than callbacks, apparently, but that's okay. It'll improve over time. Actually, we wanna... See, that loaded asynchronously. I don't know if you could tell or not. But even this loads asynchronously now. It does have an issue with re-rendering when you go back. But that's of course just because the view is not on that route anymore. Or sorry, the router is not on that view anymore. So there's quite a lot of stuff that could be done. Right now we have like basic threads and stuff. The thing is with this is it kind of expects a group to create posts. You need to have it as part of a group. So it's kind of not good because sometimes we want to have like cross-group conversations, and so I have to think about how that should be done. So another thing is Media Guy is kind of messed up. We can't really upload anything. Well, I mean, once we get that though, once we get uploading, that's more of a tiny CDN thing because, you know, as someone watching this may discover, I have a tiny, I'm making my own content delivery network. But the difference between this content delivery network and other ones is other ones are sort of designed for like many applications, but Tiny CDN is kind of structured in a way where like it's not distributed. It's not a distributed system yet. In the future it will be, but it's keeping it simple. And it's custom file storage solution written by myself, just to kind of experiment with how something like that could be done, while also making it so that I have complete control over how files are stored on the system and so on. Is it obnoxious? Well, otherwise... Whatever, I don't care. Let's keep it there. Alright, another thing is profile isn't dynamic. That's another thing. Just trying to recall details. Like this is fake, but these interests should like link up, right? Those should link up. So like I want it so this is an actual user, right? And like we click here to go to the user's profile. That's actually a good start. That would be really noticeable. So then there's like a user image. The thing is right now is there's no there's no user image in the data schema or whatever. So like this won't actually be an image is the issue, because like, you know, you can't upload your own profile picture yet, because we don't have a CDN. So right now images are all just URLs, like this image is a URL to some website with a T image, and so those are all like URLs and stuff. So I don't know, let's look at it. It's profile, not account. So first off, I guess we'll try to make this dynamic with profiles, or make profiles dynamic. I'm misspeaking. So, with profile, we gotta look at the code, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and just hijack this window here. We don't really need it anyway. Profile. Alright, now we see that instance right here is fake right here. And so what we'll do is we want to do something like this, where if there is no icon, if there's no profile picture, so what we'll do is if there's no icon, if there's no profile picture, that's when we show the icon. But if there is, then we show the profile picture. So that's pretty self-explanatory. So since there's no profile picture, we'll show that image. We want to create like an embedded view for this profile right here. And what I mean by that is whatever shows in discussion here is that profile. Right, so we take a look at it. Oh, that's in post. So this right here, this is the profile picture. And that's what it looks like. We want to do the same thing for icons. So that will be if there is no profile picture. We see the author details is fake information there. Alright, so we're going to focus on that. Let's go ahead We use first name and last name, but I know that a lot of people will just want to use pseudonyms. So it kind of like, I don't know, it doesn't seem that good to use first name, last name. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll just have like display name. I don't really think first name, last name is a good idea. Maybe we want to have first name, last name, like, but I don't know, I think that's not a good idea. We'll make a migration for that too. I don't think we really want to do that. Let's see, where's because then people will be kind of intimidated, you know, because if people use their real names everywhere, then they won't be able to speak as freely and so on. So not even Twitter, you know, has real names as that stuff. So wait a second. Where is first name coming from, huh? We're gonna say display name. Blah blah blah. Okay. Just make that okay, we want to do description, profile title too. Oh wait, shit. Do we have a profile model? I don't think we so. You know what though, we probably should, because like profile is its own little you know. Anyway, so let's do that. I don't like having profile details as a JSON field. Probably not a good idea. So we're gonna make a profile schema here. And so we're gonna have display name. I don't know how long display name could be. If someone has a really long name or something, I don't know. But oh, that's the thing though. We have a tagged item, right? Tagged item here. We want to, let's move this up because profile is like kind of, actually shit, wait. We can just reference it as a how do we do that? Oh, we inherit from it. That's the thing, because it's abstract. So we can't do that. Never mind. Oh, but what I meant was we could put profile down here, and and then there we go. So that's where all that's going to be stored. And then we don't want to have like a really long title, because basically right here, oh shit. Okay, so right here we have like a title, like welcome to my profile. That's gonna be the default right here. Alright, there we go. That's the default. We don't want to let it be blank. So that way, profile, every user has like a profile associated with them, which has like interest, places they're interested in, people they're interested in, organizations. Maybe we want to have like friends. So maybe you would want it so that we can add people as friends. I don't know. Why not? Let's do that. That's not very unique though, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that unique. So we're gonna have a, oh boy, San Jose, California. I wonder what this call is about. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm sorry. Why are they calling me, man? So, friends, right? I want to do many to many. Actually, that's not really on the profile, is it? Well, the problem is account has well, it's kind of a weird relation that would go on there. You know, like a backwards relation and shit. I don't know if we want to even have that, right? Well, we do, but the problem is, you know, then the profile has to have a relation to account, right? And then I don't know. I guess we could put it there, but it doesn't really matter too much. So the thing is though, yeah, many. We'll have default equals. No, we don't want default. We want lady name. don't really need to set that, do we? We can have it be as blank because someone might not have friends. Anyway. So now we also have to make it so that account here has it. We have country there, an account, profile country. Not really, because the profile, well, I don't know. We don't really want that. We're gonna require maybe profile. Let's see. One-to-one. So that way it's a one-to-one relation there. Okay, so one-to-one to the account. Oh, not account. Profile. I want the email, country, profile. I mean, should country be in profile? That's a good question. Technically doesn't relate to the user themselves. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe we can keep that in proof. Okay. I'm sort of thinking display name maybe should be in display name should be in account. I don't know. No, not really. Yeah, that's fine. Let's make a migration, I guess. Oh, that's right. We need to make a related name. Related name equals oh, right. So we want to say related name. We don't really want that to be on profile, right? We want it to relate to other accounts or other profiles. But then the problem with that is that our little, yeah, let's make friends on account. So we're gonna go ahead and migrate that. That's oh, jeez. What? Are you kidding me? Wow, okay, well. Then, well, we don't want to make that null, right? Because, like, every account needs a profile, right? So. Yeah, man. It's probably some recruiter or something that wants me to work for Big Corps. They want me to work for Big Corp and get in the line. I don't know. If you're there, Alex, I might get it. I think I'm buying my brother's car. Yeah, so I'm gonna buy my brother's car and finally start driving, I guess. So that's gonna be kind of gay because insurance and stuff, you know. So I might actually have to get a job. No, I don't know. We'll see. No, I don't have a license. I will learn quickly. Hopefully, I don't know. I have like 10 DMV tests for my brother or something because he failed the test a lot, I guess. I don't know why. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long. But it's a 95 Honda Civic, which is like a really solid car. I mean, it is old, but for the price that I'm getting it for, it's like a good starter car. Because if I crash it, it's not like a big deal, basically. I mean, hopefully I don't crash it, but... Right. So we have like oh shit, this is a big problem. I could just wipe the database, but that's a bad move. I hope someone donates. When's that gonna happen? When do I get my money? So oh, that's right. Wait a second. Okay. I don't know if that'll work if I just type 1. Oops. There we go. Okay. Oh shit. That's right. It's all duplicated. Damn it. It's a 1-to-1. I don't know how to explain that. Damn it. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, we can use signals. Yeah, we can't. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna remove that. Great. Make my migrations. So we're making profiles, which look like this, something like this. But it's not. It's pretty basic. I mean, but like if you look. Oh crap. And the server. So when we go, oh, what happened? Uh-oh. Oh, that's alright. Okay, alright. We screwed up something. With that migration, we totally screwed up something. We go up here. We don't have that anymore. And we don't have. We have a display name now. So now I didn't want to have like full names be used everywhere because I felt like people kind of get spooked. Where do we have profile details? Yeah, we don't want to. Funny how what works. What? I didn't have it. Display name is, oh, what? Oh, I put that on profile, that's right. Okay, now, so you'll see like we have these groups, right? And like you can create a new topic or whatever. But these profiles are not real. This isn't a real profile. So we're trying to connect it to a real profile. This is a fake profile. We're trying to make it so that these are generated based on real users that are in the system. Because these topics are real, like they're actually, you know, a real topic. Like that's a real topic, you know, if we reload, it's still there. But the profile is not real, this is fake. So, that's what we're doing. So, alright, so we're one step closer. The issue is our little front-end code isn't hooked up to the correct stuff. It is relying on the old way of doing it, which is not a model. Play. So in serializers, we have to grab the profile. So profile is an actual model now. Reason I'm making that a model is it has tagged item associated with it. The profile is kind of like a different, I don't know, different. It has an associated account with it, but account is kind of like not what we want to show publicly. We would like to show, like, we don't want to show this information publicly, like what country the person's in, the email, their friends, all that stuff's kind of private information. Someone might want to show their country on their profile, but I don't really want to advocate for that. So, damn it! It will not let me play the rest of the album without buying it. Jewish God. Maybe it's not. I probably should buy it, but I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know. I will buy it. I promise. But not right now. So, okay, so we have friends, cat settings, email, country. Okay, so next, that's really off. So next, we want to make a profile model because that's separate now. Did it give the little like following notification? Like it should have given me like a cute little thing on Twitch or on the stream, you know? It shows like is now following. I don't know. I don't know if that worked. Cause it's supposed to like make a noise, but didn't. I don't know. It did, okay. Alright. So we're just gonna copy what we have here and make it like the same. I'm trying to do accounts. Holy shit, this song is awesome. Yeah. Okay. So this is what it looks like right now. We got groups. We got topics and stuff. But what I want is I want profiles. Like that. But that's fake. That's not real. Okay. Okay, so next we want to do wait, what? Wait, what's in the files? Oh. Huh? Hey, I need to buy this album. I forgot how good it is. That's why Bandcamp bugged me. It was like, I gotta buy it. Okay, let's make that model right here. Where'd that go? Here we go. Okay, now everything is profile. Okay, and then profile should have its own input. Actually want it. Okay, now we're gonna look at this. Okay, alright, that's pretty much it. So now in here we put this is our store where we store the information we get from the database. So we add profiles there. We're gonna just search and replace on that one. Just on that. Okay, now we have to import that. Alright, and then so now we have profiles there. But the only thing is we don't have it. We don't have an API for it. So when it tries to call this endpoint, it won't get those profiles. So we have to go over here. So then we can put it up here, I guess. Wait, but what else? So one of the issues is, oh, we don't even have account registration. That's no problem. Okay, let's go over here. We have to create a profile for the user that I have. What do we call it? Oh, we have anonymous user. It says in our profile. That's right. That's why it's and then title. We won't have a title. Okay. There we go. So we're gonna hype this up. Oh, groups, that's the problem, huh? I forgot about that. So we also have groups, right? But we're storing interests on the profile and then groups on the account. So like the problem with that is that when I select here members, those are a list of accounts and it lists them by username, which is kind of an issue, but so I don't know how we'll get the list of groups from profile. We'll probably have to deal with both account and profile on the profile, I guess, which isn't a problem. It's just kind of a weird relation, I guess. Okay, why am I yawning? So instance right here is fake. What we'll do, we're going to comment it out. That's fake. And then what we want to do, actually I just realized, so interest needs to be a field. And then what we say interest So interest has its own model. If we look, this is what it looks like. And so we actually have to deal with it over here. So we have to wait, how do we do that? Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh shit, that's so sexy. Oh man, that's so sexy. I don't know how to describe it, because like before I didn't use these async await stuff, and it's just kind of messy, you know. It's all like I don't know, it's kind of like not sexy. It's hard to describe it. Whatever. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Oh, no, that's right. Okay. Awesome. And then what we do down here is, so now, profiles is reliant on interest being here. So we have to, we actually have to put profiles below that over here. So then, we have to put that in there. That doesn't make sense. I mean, basically what we're doing is like we define the interest singleton up here, right? And the function that singleton expects, so over here we're going singleton. This is pretty, I made my own store, okay? So singleton expects a create function that takes no arguments or no values into the create function. So like what we're doing here is the create function takes interest as an argument. So like because the profile relies on there being interest to like populate the profile with, if that makes sense. And so this returns a function that doesn't take arguments, but still redirects interest to the make profile collection function. But when we call it here, so it's like binding, you know, partial binding. Anyway. So that looks so sexy though. It's like, I can't even believe it. So next. Okay, cool. So I'm looking at the wrong thing here. So now what will happen is interest will get populated here with those interest instances and stuff. Okay, so now we have that hooked up. We can go into here and make this dynamic like we wanted. So how does this work, right? Well, we're gonna copy one of our other views. So over here in feed, this is how feed does it. We're just gonna copy how feed does it because they both inherit from the same RESTful component, which is like a utility component or whatever. Okay, we got some errors. Oh, I put form everywhere instead of from. Where is there two? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, it's in there, I guess. What? Where the error? Vue.js? Really? I thought I did. What? Oh, I didn't know. Okay. Alright, so we're going to make this work. Holy shit. Alright, let's do this. So this is the 45th episode, just so you know. We're doing this full time now, fuck it. Okay, instance, what we need to, we need to make this. Oh, we don't need instance form because we'll never, oh wait, shit, no, I'm wrong on that. Haha. Because you'll be able to delete interests that you don't have anymore or something like that, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, whatever. Oh, we don't have an interest details view. That's another thing. Okay, we're going really fast. I know it's like hard to keep up, but yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna do async details that will.
Bonjour et bienvenue à bord de assisté par ordinateur. Cochez-vous pour enregistrer les toutes dernières créations et obtenir un rendu professionnel et peut-être même devenir la nouvelle coqueluche du monde musical. Pour cela, il ne vous reste qu'une chose à faire. Appuyez sur la touche barre d'espacement.
We don't want a profile, so what is our fallback? I don't know. Feed list? Something like that. Whatever. Okay. Okay, well. So the way show instance works is kind of dumb right now. Basically, it will try to list all profiles or whatever object it is. So like if you're going to a group, it will try to list all the groups available and then find the group within that list of groups. And I don't think that's good, right? So what I want to do is I probably don't want to use this show instance actually. Show instance is for lists of instances, right? We don't really want to do that. So instead, we'll make an override over here. It creates like a profile collection and all that stuff. That kind of makes me think maybe we don't want it on the store, but I think we do. Oh wait, shit. Yeah, we do. What? Well, not really, but well, so the problem is it'll try to get all the profiles like as a list, right? but we don't actually have like a list of profiles. Maybe we should, I guess, I don't know. So you can browse like other people's profiles and stuff. So let's try that. I might as well. So maybe what show instance should do is if it doesn't find it directly in the list of objects, it should just get that instance directly. That would be smart. So, okay, so this is what we'll do. We will, oh shit, I just noticed. Okay. Okay, so instance await collection.get. Okay, there we go. So now, if it doesn't show up in the list of objects that we have available, then it will actually just try to get the collection, get the value from the collection directly, rather than try to go through the process of finding it in the cached list of objects. That makes sense. We can still improve that, but we'll just do that. Because the profiles, I don't know if we want to list every single profile, right? I don't know. Doesn't seem necessary, so. Actually, That's a good point. So like, we don't really want to like list that, right? Because if there's no objects, right, then we don't want to like have to get the entire thing. The only problem though is if we get discussion, we have get here, but like it doesn't actually return a discussion model type, so like it's kind of no good in that way. So we'll write this. Oh. Whoa. Okay, I turned it down a bit. It's a bit loud, I don't know. Maybe. I think the album's over. Does he have any other stuff? I think he does. What is this? That's good. I'm gonna skip. Actually, I have to make sure that I can even play it because YouTube won't let me play stuff. So, how's everyone doing? Any comments on whatever while the music loads? Well, while I make sure that I can play the music. That is. Yes, okay, I can. I don't know what kind of album this is though. Sounds good though. Yeah, I'm too slow, man. I get it. I'm getting a lot more people on Twitch now. It seems YouTube's kind of like I don't know. It's not as reliable for like people coming on. I don't know. Yeah, no, I use Restream, yeah. So it's on YouTube. Oh, ow! So in Aikido yesterday, like I was doing a lot of like this, Nikyo, because I was like the most senior guy in the class, which isn't common, right? And like I was taking all the ukemi, right? So that means like every time my instructor like would use me to show like the technique and stuff. So I had that wrist lock on like at least 30 times probably, because I would also practice it with other people. And Jesus Christ, it is like killing me, especially my right wrist, you know? Anyway. Okay, okay. So we're going to have a list of profiles, I guess. That'd be kind of cool, you know, like you can view other people's profiles and stuff and like search for friends. Someone's like, oh, that's like Facebook. That's like Facebook. No, you fucking idiot. Anyway. So we want that to look similar to group. Oh shit. Okay, let's go to the top. So oh, it has group list right here. So we're gonna do account list. No, profile list. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I'll get a break someday, I don't know. Some people want their profile to be private and stuff, you know. That's one thing. Okay, so we're gonna copy the group list right here. Oh, okay, so there's also group items. So, alright, let's do this. We'll say, first, we should probably make profile a folder. That'd be good. That's gonna be kind of annoying, but actually, the more I think about it, it's not really much different at all. Oh shit, this album's cool also. I guess I got a good, I don't know. Did I John Wick anyone? You know, like, I'm starting to get to the level where, you know, Sensei will kind of give me some like tips, tricks, you know. So like there was one moment that I had, like he showed me one of them, and it's like such a subtle thing, right? And like I did it on this like little kid, and he's like, bam, like he's like, yep, I felt that. And I'm like, okay, I'll be gentle. But now I know that little technique to like make it that much better, and it's so subtle. It's like kind of unbelievable. That's why Aikido, they're like, oh, that's fake, you know, because it looks so smooth and stuff. I'm not smooth, but I kind of, I'm trying to get to that level, I guess. Yeah, I could show you one time, but I mean, I wouldn't hurt you. It's just you have to be cooperative, because otherwise it would hurt, you know. But if you're cooperative, then like you can like feel you won't feel the pain. You'll feel like kind of but you'll feel like you're compelled to, you know, to do something. Okay. Blah blah blah. Someone else. It says someone else followed me on Twitch. I wonder if it's showing those like alerts, because I don't have any sound on it for some reason. Is it? It should be. Oh no, I should. Okay. What? There we go. I think it should make sounds now. Maybe not. Alright, we have profile item. We're gonna have profile list. Okay. Yeah, no, I'd say like 10 minutes ago, so it must have been. It was such a pain in the ass to set it up on Linux, because like, there's a better way I should probably set it up as, but it doesn't really work that well, basically. Okay. Wait, what did I modify here? What? Okay. Whatever. So we have to import profile list. Actually, wait, wait a second. I still need that, possibly. So that's the thing, we actually want to move this. Over here. I'm gonna move. So now it's in here. Which means we need to update the router. Over here. But oh boy, oh boy. The fuck? Alright, cool. So profile is broken though because there's no endpoint. So it gets the interests correctly, but we get a 404 not found error for that API endpoint. So we'll fix that. Kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. Okay, whatever. So if we do profile list, it won't do anything because we didn't set up a route for it. That was what's the error it's giving me though? Oh, that's the 404. Yeah, okay, so real quick we're going to set up the list in the router. No, that's actually that was my plan. I have a goal, you know. Anyway, I organize my life. Okay. Okay, so we have the model and the serializer, but we don't have the view set for profile. That's why it's giving us the 404s. And so we go into models, the backend code base, and we're going to set that up. So all we have to do is add a view here. Let's set that up over here. So we don't really want to allow creating a profile, because the profile should be created each time you register, or when you register, you should create a profile. And then so we just want to list and retrieve. We also want to be able to update profiles, obviously. So I think there's like update, right? Update. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. Okay, so we need that endpoint. Let's actually just keep it at 2. Alright, so an error. Oh, we didn't set up the router, did we? That's right. Oh, that's a different view, but what's up? 4 or 5. Oh, okay. That's right. So now when we go here, we get this user list thing. Oh shit, it works a little bit. That's awesome. See, this is dynamic now. But there's probably errors. Yeah, we got a ton of errors. Oh shit. Oh, actually, there we go. Okay. So now it shows up in the profile list. And we can get our dynamic little thing there. No errors. Interest isn't showing up because I have no interests, apparently. So for that, let's do this. So interest we know is stored in the profile, but groups is not. So groups has to be computed some elsewhere. So let's do this. We'll do. Oh no, we have to. So to be honest, we could just retrieve the user's account, but wait a second, let me see. The problem is like all this other information, we don't really need the account, we just need the account public it. I get it, it's fine. I don't know if that'll work. Oh, groups isn't here. That's right. Because the problem is that if we look in group, there's like a back reference to members. So like if we have a group collection mentioned in account, it can't like reference the account of the group collection without the whatever. So we'll include groups here, but we know that's kind of not going to be real instances, I guess. That's kind of a problem, but we'll figure it out, I guess. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna say well, that's the thing is I don't know how we're gonna handle this, to be honest, because it's on the account, not the profile. Well, for now we're just making it empty, but we want to make it so that we can add interests somehow. But for now, at least, what we'll do is we'll add it manually. Okay, so we'll add it manually. We'll say interest. Harvest all. What? What? Oh, that's a reserved keyword. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to add those all to me. Okay, so me. Okay, and now when we reload here, oh no, interest not show up. Why is that? Oh, we do get them. They just don't show up. Okay, we'll just look in the view to see what kind of logic or data it's storing. Interest is an empty array, it seems. For some reason, let's see why. I don't see why there would be no interest if it's getting it from the API that I have interest. I think maybe it's because it's getting it as IDs or something. Wait, hold on. Okay, over here, it's an integer. Okay, so we get IDs. Okay. The field's an integer. Then we return the ID. Oh, I return the field. Wait, oops. This should be the opposite, no? Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. So funny. I had a logic problem with that. Okay. So now profile is a real profile. We can go to the profile list. And I'm here. The only problem is it's not showing me my groups. And that's because right now groups is a reference to the account being part of the group rather than the profile. So okay, so the next thing we want to do is we want to make an interests page, but before we do that, we're going to add a link to profiles. So we're going to go to user list. Let's put user list there. And now we'll have that there. Looks kind of odd as user list. Maybe just users. It looks kind of funky right now. We're gonna commit this. What does that ask me? Oh. It doesn't see those as the same. Oh well. We don't have to really care too much about that. What was the only thing we didn't want? Converters, that's right. Okay. Whoa. Alright. Oh, that's right. Model and collection. Okay. So this is going live on GitHub. There we go. Okay, oh. So that's live. You can use the source code on GitHub if you want, and the commit I just made, which is giant. It's not. Well, anyway. What? Oh. The sneeze, yeah. Thank you, though. Alright, yeah, we've been going pretty hardcore with this stream and stuff. So we're going to make a interest view, so that way you can kind of navigate interests. So groups have interests attached to them, right? So right here you see interest. Right there. And yeah, but those ones aren't connected. Maybe I should make a tag connected. I don't know. Yeah, that'd be good, actually. So let's go over here. We're going to make the tag a component because this click interest tag method is like the same for each one. So what we want to do is actually there's content tag. Well, I just want to say interest tag, but for now, well, let's call it tag. Okay. Oh, damn it. Ah. Oops. I have a problem with my... I don't know what happened there, actually. Okay, So that's gonna be tag. Maybe like tag, I don't know, but okay, so now we have this component which symbolize it. We don't have to like worry about all this stuff. The only thing that's we maybe should do this is make it a tag list, so we don't have to do this before. We just pass it in the tags, so it's like tag list, and then just pass interest let's see. Like that. And we don't have to do that anymore. There we go. So I'm gonna rename this tag list, and now this is gonna be for okay, tags are going to be output. Oh, we don't need that anymore. Third thing? What? Oh. Profiles, where was that? Yeah. Oh, interest is that. Oops. Where do we mention interest? Okay. Okay, so we're going to go over to group and make it use the same component. Right, so okay, that should be a list now here. Yeah, here we go. And that links to interests like it should. Okay, so let's commit that. Alright, wait a second. So that, well, that's fine. Okay. Alright, alright, good, we have that. Alright, okay. Okay. Okay, we're going to make the interest view. So note, we don't have that yet, right? So I was thinking like maybe, yeah, we don't want to do routing at runtime. That's not a good plan. Well, no. I think what I was thinking with tag load was, I wanted to, yeah, this is pretty old code. I think with tag load, I was thinking like, you should be able to, browse like tags and stuff. Like it'll give you a list of many tags. It could be groups, it could be whatever, and you just click the tags and go on an adventure. But I don't really know about that. No, that's not what I wanted. So we want an interest group list, as well as the rest of it. Well, whatever. Like the thing is I don't know if I want to actually have that now that I think about it. We don't want to have like an interest list. Maybe just interest details, because you know, like now that I think about it, since interests aren't owned, it would be quite barren. You know, like interest doesn't have anything else besides a name. So like, there's not really anything you could link to. Maybe it could filter like feed items that, I don't know, really. It's kind of unknown. like that, where we just have like a list of profiles of people that have an interest in something. Maybe that'd be good. I don't know. For now, this will just return nothing. This is Django. Well, the backend is, so it's Django. Even though I'm banned from the Django community. Okay, the album finished. That was a really good album, though. I mean, Awkward silence. Thanks. Yeah, it's a single page application, yeah. It's a single page application for uploading content, discussing things. You can filter content by feeds. And yeah, it's a work in progress. It's on GitHub. It's in the channel feed. I'll just post it again. There we go. I made my own store. This was cool. You know, like Redux or whatever. I made my own state management system. It's pretty comfy. It's not like super good, but it's comfy, you know. So anyway. Yeah. It's kind of hardcore. These in vue.js. Oh, we don't have a list of interests now. Okay, oh, we didn't hook it up in the router. So now when we go here, X users have this interest. This basic kind of but if we go to my profile now, if I click any of these interests, it goes to their, or it goes to this page. Jeez. I should eat something, you know? Damn. I don't really want to eat on video. Oh, okay. I have to end the stream. I have to end the stream, unfortunately. Well, I'll be back. Well, maybe, maybe, I don't know, wait, should I don't really want to eat on camera, you know? So, I'll be back in like half an hour. I'm gonna type that out. I'm typing that out because someone might miss it. I will be back in half an hour. So tune in. Thanks for watching. And yeah. Okay. I gotta eat. See ya. Everybody.